Hey, welcome everyone. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to fix GPS issues across any profile on GrapheneOS, as well as how to use Google Maps anonymously. Now, if you want to see the written version of this video, you can find a link to our website in the video description. So the research in me to do the troubleshooting was very difficult, but this video will make it super simple, except for one big catch. Notice how messy my hair is. Can you keep concentration on what I'm teaching you versus looking at my messy, grotesque hair? Well, that's the challenge you're going to be facing in this video, so let's carry on. So it took me a ton of research to figure this out, a lot of trial and error. In fact, I covered a video of the overview of GrapheneOS, the good and the bad. You can find a link to that video here. And one of the things I mentioned is the GPS issue. It isn't really documented. As much as people praise Magic Earth and organic maps, it doesn't work that well in my area, hasn't been really populated with data. So Google Maps is still really relevant for me. So first and foremost, we're gonna jump over to the main profile because this is where a lot of the fixes actually are applicable and where they start from. Because the fixes are applied at the main profile and then cascade over to the other profiles that you have. So what we want to do is go to the main system settings menu, again, of the main profile, and you want to type in the search bar location. And there's a bunch of them, but you want to look at the one that says location and then subheader location. Open that up. And then here, this is what we have. At the bottom here, you have secure user plane location and predicted satellite data services. What I had to do to fix this for myself was change both of them from the default, and I switched to GrapheneOS proxy. I presume there's some sort of proxy service that GrapheneOS team has, which is kind of cool that they're paying for that. I mean, so donations go a long way to them. Please donate. And the same one for the other one. I changed it to GrapheneOS, their proxy. So by doing that, it immediately fixed every single map app, anything that uses a GPS. So that was Magic Earth on my main profile, except Google Maps still has one more catch. So let's dive into how to fix that now and use it anonymously. Here, and this one took a lot of experimentation and trying to figure it out. So how did I get it resolved? Again, you go to the top and you type in location in the system settings menu. Now here you might see a different amount of things. I have Google Play Services and Maps because this profile literally is like bare bones just to get Google Maps up and running. If I type Google Play Services, it was set to only when using the app. It'll use location services. When I turned it to don't allow, Google Maps started to work. This is my theory, okay, based on that troubleshooting. What I believe was happening was that with Google Play Services being allowed to use, location services, I think it was trying to find its Google services to track my location. So routes through Google and then Google up to satellite or whatever, and then back to me. It wasn't working because I think the main profile was defaulting everything to Graphene instead. But when I told, hey, don't use location services for Google Play Services, of course, what I believe will happen, I could be wrong, Google Maps is like, well, I can't get location services from the Play Store. I can't go to Google. What else am I going to use? Let me use the hardware settings. The hardware settings were set to GrapheneOS, not the main profile. And then it started working. So I believe that's why. I could be wrong. Maybe someone can correct me, but that's the fix. Now, what about Google Maps itself? How to use it anonymously? Okay. There's a few ways to get this done. One is to get the APK from a website, something like APK Mirror, whatever. Just be cautious where you download from, because if it's from a non-legit site, from a non-legit source, you can get a virus on your phone. The other one, of course, my preferred method is something like Aurora Store. Aurora Store is a free open source app in which you can access Google Play Store with an anonymous account. It didn't work for me, and there's two reasons for that. One is because most likely the anonymous tokens ran out. Because when too many people are hammering Google Play with the anonymous account, Google Play Store kind of blocks it. It's like, I don't like this. Another reason that might not work, and this happens specifically with me only with Philips Hue and Google Maps this time, is for some reason it refuses to download and install if it's not from Google Play. I don't know what it is about those apps. You might have better luck than me. You can try Google Maps and maybe something gets fixed in the future, but it just doesn't work. So I had to use Google Play because it's been a rush. So what do? You download and install Google Play from the GrapheneOS App Store, right? It's there. Log in with your Google account. I know we're trying to be privacy-based, but hey, if you use Google account here and there, it's not the end of the world, okay? That's why I have an alternate profiles. Use it sparingly, only when needed, and I needed it this time. Download and install Google Maps. Then sign out of your Google account, completely out of the phone. How do you do that? You go to the main system settings menu, then you scroll down to passwords, passkeys, and accounts, and then here, if I had my Google account loaded, it would actually be listed here somewhere. If I tap Google, there's literally nothing here. See, it's blank. That's because my account was here and I logged out. Now, if I go to Google Maps, you see GPS is pinging somewhere in Southern Ontario, Canada, because that's where I am. and Google Maps is working fine without an account. There's nothing there. It's asking me to sign in. Oh, by the way, this also works with Android Auto just fine without a Google account. Load Android Auto from the GrapheneOS App Store. It works flawless, okay? There is one gotcha I think people will try to point out with the method I use with downloading from Google Play Store, which I'll fix later on. Just I'm in a bit of a rush right now. It won't receive updates. If I'm not logged into the Google Play Store, it cannot receive updates for bug fixes, which I don't care, works decent enough as it is, but more importantly, security updates. So the workaround to that is a couple things. You can try again through the Aurora store, but of course, if it fails and you go back to Google Play, you have to log back in and do it all over again. That's one thing. Another method is some people use is called Obtainium, in which you can copy and paste URLs into that Obtainium app, and it'll fetch it from the internet website. Okay, so you can use a source like APK Mirror, and it'll just download as a new update comes out. That's a bit more convoluted, but definitely something you can worth checking out. And that's the end of that. So I hope you found this video useful. If you did, be sure to check out my website link in the video description. Hit the like button, it does help. Subscribe, it literally helps my channel grow. And maybe consider hitting the super thanks button, it's that little heart icon below this video, because I have to make these after hours when I'm not working. Like here I am on a Saturday morning, and that's pretty much a wrap.